right? We are live on YouTube. Maybe from there you'll be able to take up in future. Okay. So let me just come back. Batch 5 weekend open source. All right. So I name batch 5 weekend open source. Enter the sites or pages to search. So earlier there used to come like entire web, but that entire web is gone now and getting disabled from 1st of Jan, I believe. That URL is not valid. Okay, here there used to be another tab called entire web. Let me just show you the previous one, open source. Okay, full web search where search the entire web feature will be discontinued by January 1st, 2027. Please update your search engine to specify to specific sites to search. Okay, earlier this tab, if you see, currently this tab is not coming. And here, if you see, I have not targeted any sites to extract. I've just searched for entire web and gone for all search feature setting. Again, here it says refinements. There are no refinements, no 50 websites. Okay. So query enhancement. So next is query enhancement. What happens in query enhancement? Let me just come back once again. Open source. Go to all search feature setting, which is search the entire web. All search feature setting. Under query enhancement. Keywords. What are the keywords you give here? They become kind of a priority keywords. When I say priority keywords, not a must to have keywords, but it goes as a priority from left to right. Okay, first priority would go for HTML, then CSS, then JavaScript like that. Okay, it basically recommending engine that target these keywords for the results. And then query addition is basically uh, what we say is must to have keywords. Okay, so in this, whatever we give, it goes as a must to have. So here I gave in URL resume or CV file type PDF. So what happened? I have not targeted anything. Just use the two simple query enhancement, a keyword, which is kind of a good to have, and query addition, which is kind of a must to have. Only those two things. But unfortunately, that is not available now. All right. It is giving the results from the individual websites also. arjunjs.in. Okay. surbhiguptasai.github.io. Erica, all that. Let's take. Okay. Manas Singh Grover, Manas Singh, manasrajsingh.in. Okay. muthuweb.com, kscst.org. Okay. tpkkarnataka.gov.in. So all these things I'm also getting from the individual websites. Okay. arunvir.com, suprabha.me, jitendergar.com, udasi.me, devmohan.in, adarshpande.in, soumyajitdatta.com, nikhilradhakrishnan.in. Okay. So like this, it was giving us from the whole entire web. But unfortunately, the entire search entire web is no more available. If I'm just trying to create one for us, we can search the entire web got disabled. And the one which were created earlier before getting disabled, but already there, but that will also get disabled by 1st Jan 2027. Clear?
So, sir, what is the workaround to get such results? Is there a workaround
X-ray
now?
search. X-ray search.
No, but X-ray, as in you are saying direct Google star dot in, site star dot in. Uh,
Star dot star. Site www.star.star.in.com.net. We don't know what. Any URL,
uh,
resume or CV, HTML, CSS, JavaScript,
gmail.com.
gmail.com. You get all
But
those.
okay, but here again we will get those sites also. So we have to go not those sites.
Not you can do. You can go with not
Take,
script, all those things.
take. Yeah. But X-ray also, I mean, we are seeing lot of results, but eventually it is only showing me 3, 4 pages, which is like 40. I mean, not all searches, but some searches it is saying 1,000 results are there, but
If it
only
is
four.
if it is there on web, it is there on web. If it is not there, it is not there. That's it. If your keyword is matching the criteria where number of results are there on web, it is there. If it is not matching, it is not matching. I'll do minus LinkedIn from in URL. Now you understand why this question was important. I'm doing minus LinkedIn, but only in URL part because there might be a resumes in which people would have mentioned LinkedIn. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's say HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bangalore, and I'll say
Likewise, we can minus other sites also, no? Naukri and all that whenever it is
you can
coming.
minus any which is those are not coming.
Shiv, on a lighter note,
No,
can we X-ray Sourcing Express?
no. Jobs you can X-ray, profiles you can't X-ray.
Okay.
Okay, so LinkedIn is there in the profile. But if I'm completely minusing LinkedIn, I might miss on this profile. So I want to minus only those profiles. Okay. So here again LinkedIn. But if I'm completely minusing LinkedIn, I'm missing on those profiles who have mentioned the LinkedIn profile link. So I'll say minus in URL LinkedIn. So only those URLs which has a LinkedIn that will get minused. Again, this person has this LinkedIn link. But if I do minus LinkedIn, I might miss on all these profiles. Clear? Okay, so now let's come back to the all search feature settings. Okay, keywords. Let's say HTML, JavaScript. asterisk dot js. Okay, can asterisk word honor before special character?
Yes.
But it's a keyword, right? Can asterisk be pre and post continuation of a keyword?
No. But you have a
No.
special character dot there. So
Right.
start dot JS.
Okay. And then query addition I go. Here it is kind of a must to have. Let's say PDF. And then I just go here. Okay, github.io is already there. Done. Save it.
Can we not give multiple file types like file type PDF, file type
You can
DOCN?
give. You can give. If you want, you can give. I'm just giving PDF. So anything in a keyword which goes as priority keywords, basically recommending pop up these keywords more. And anything which is in query addition, which is must to have keyword. Okay, here you can give a string, here you can give a express search, here you can give anything. All right. So let's go and see. Okay, I just search for Bangalore, but anything.js, react.js, node.js, react.js. Okay, JavaScript, React.js, React.js, tree.js, HTML, CSS, JS, Bangalore. Okay, so we are not searching for that particular keyword, tensor.js. But from a backend, uh, platform itself is pushing to search for those particular keyword. I just search for Bangalore. But in the backend, we had a priority keywords over here. Under the query enhancement, under the keyword, we had a priority keyword. We did not search for any keyword here. We just search for Bangalore. But whatever is related to that particular priority keywords is getting pop up over here. And every result, if you see, script may not have PDF files, but if you see file format, PDF, everything is in a PDF format. Every single is a resume in a PDF format. Script, that format is basically not going with script, so that's reason we're not getting. GitHub.io, yes, there are a number of results with a file format PDF. Okay, again, this is file format PDF. Right here, it's not going. Netlify file format PDF. So basically, we made a search engine to search for the front-end engineers, where in a backend, we give the command of couple of skills. Okay, but in front-end, we're searching only for the location. Sort by date, 26 Jan, 2026, 21st Jan, 2026. 19 Jan 2026, 11 Jan 2026, 7 Jan 2026, 4 Jan 2026, 29 December. So it is sorting by date. Okay. If you're saying this data is not active, of course, I understand. But if you sort by, you'll be able to see the most recent one. But at the same time, the whole industry is selling passive candidates. Yes or no?
Yes, Chef.
The whole industry, multi-billion dollar industry itself is selling passive candidates data. They're saying passive sourcing, passive candidate. I don't understand what is passive sourcing and passive candidate, but the whole industry is selling passive. Again, people say something like, if I offer you a biryani, will you come? Yes, no? Yes or no, guys? Please tell me. Let's say, I'll say, let's meet today. If you're available in Bangalore, let's meet up for a biryani. Will you come or not?
Yes.
Maybe, may not be. Yes or no, both the things. But at least in 10, two will come.
Yes, Chef.
That's what is passive sourcing. You call 10 people, at least two you'll find who will say, okay, fine. Let me see. Let me give it a try. End of the day, industry is selling. How you pitch is matters. I'm not telling again. Again, industry is telling how you pitch is matters. Even the candidate is active or passive doesn't matter. But if your pitch is good, अगर आपके offer में दम है, candidate will out of 10, at least two candidates are willing to continue the discussion. And we're sold to it. We agreed to it. But when it comes to our own custom CSCs, we're not convinced. When some leader in the industry is telling, we're getting convinced. But when it comes to our own CSC, our own data that you have built it, you're not convinced for yourself. Then what is that conviction? Give it a try. Until unless you don't give it a try, we really don't know. We built it, great. But how many are we? How many of us are actually going to give it a try on every single requirement of us? Yes or no? 90% are not going to do it. फिर से you'll go back to the same old Naukri, LinkedIn, or anything else that you have it, and you'll be doing only that active sourcing. But the whole industry is selling passive. LinkedIn itself is selling passive industry. So until unless we don't give it a try, we really don't know. But otherwise, from this pool also, if you want to know the active pool, you can always sort by date. You can sort by date, you'll be able to see the most recent candidates. Tools anytime, custom range, or else earlier I had one tab here to sort by date, that's gone now. But let's come here. 21st September, 3rd November, 15th March 2025, 15th March 2025, 6 days ago, 15th August, 21st March, 1st September, let's say this 6 days ago. Fresher. All right, let's come back to engine. Yes. So yeah, keyword gets into the priority keywords, then query addition gets into the as a must to have. And if you want to search only for PDF or whatever the types of files, you can go and put it in the query addition, or you can give it in the keywords also. Clear?
Shiv, can we mention multiple file types, or we can put it only one file type, like PDF or?
Go for one CSC, one file type.
Okay.
Okay, if I want doc, DOC, or file type DOCX. Save it. Okay, file type Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. It might work with script. No, slide share. Because it gets converted to image in script and that. Only one Microsoft Doc. So PDF is widely accepted. MS Word, MS Word, MS Word, MS Word, MS Word, MS Word, MS Word. What else? PT1. I don't know who has created this. Okay, Vedika Bhatia. Good.
Sir, are all CSEs public in nature?
No, you can share. If they have a link, it is public in nature.
Okay, so can we X-ray CSEs?
Right? High
Can we
possibility.
X-ray? Sorry, sir.
High possibility.
Oh, okay.
Because it's public in nature. No. I'll just remove this
Okay, I'll try, sir.
aspect. No, you need to have a link. No, you need to have that particular CSC link. If you have a link, it's public in nature.
Okay.
Like, let me just stop the share. Just give me a moment. That's okay. I'll just do it later. Let me come. All right. Any doubts? Any questions, team, on CSC?
No, sir.
You're good?
Yes.
This and all is not required. This was Vedikas from the previous batch. Okay, so that's about CSC. Any doubts, any questions, team, on Google Custom Search Engine?
Sir, I mean, last week I reached out to you. So, can we stop CSE from not showing us the results that we have previously seen?
Didn't get you. Can you please repeat?
Can we stop CSE to not showing the results that we have already seen? Can
No,
we
you
restrict the
can't.
results that we have already seen? Yeah.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Okay, but mm,
So now that you are doing this, a very, I mean, to me, interesting thing came up. So,
there used to be a one extension which will highlight which sites you have visited already, so that you don't open that result again.
acha. It will highlight, as in it will give a different color.
Yeah,
Okay.
not this. I forgot that extension. I
I
think Victor would have remembered.
acha.
Again, he also had one extension. He built that one.
Okay. Sir, I mean, just when you're working now, I had a very wild idea.
Hmm,
I mean, let you confirm how wild it is. So, whenever we visit a site, our Chrome history has a track of which site we visited, right?
right.
Is it possible to Boolean the Chrome history?
Is it possible to?
Boolean the Chrome history. हमारा जो Chrome का history
No,
है.
no. Just a second. No, you can't because that search history is sitting under your login history.
Hmm.
You log out, the history is gone.
हाँ, but if I log in, I still have the history, no?
This is the history which is sitting under my Chrome search history of login. If I log out, the history is gone.
So can I extract this history?
Extraction, there might be some tools you can extract,
But
but
I
you
don't
can't.
have a. It is just the title, no? We don't
Let's say
have the
you want to
description.
X-ray my history, you won't be able to. You want to X-ray your history also, you won't be able to because it is sitting under the feature. It
Hmm.
is not sitting on the web. X-ray is for open source. X-ray is for open web.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes,
While
I get that.
X-raying LinkedIn, few things are not X-rayable. Which are those?
Links.
Okay, which are the features? Features are never X-rayable. Which are the items clickable? These
Correct.
items are features. These are the clickable
Features.
items.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah.
Okay. Um, Wait a second. See previously listed slide. Really, otherwise.
Sir, if it's the color, I think in the Google CSE itself, we have the option no, for personalization that look and feel.
Hello? Srini. We had one extension which used to show us previously visited sites. Let's say if I'm X-raying, ఏం ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ గుర్తున్నది లింక్ site link something Venex ఒకటి right Venex mark LinkedIn profiles with notes ఇది Venex అయితే ఒకటి linked helper that is LinkedIn thing అది కాదు Venex కూడా pure play LinkedIn it went for pure play LinkedIn it was not Venex also Venex was there for the Chrome also then after that it got paid Venex was in space controls విక్టర్ అయితే ఒకటి చేశారు విక్టర్ దగ్గర ఒకటి ఉంది అది తీసుకుంటాను లింక్ కంట్రోల్ చూస్తారా ఇట్స్ దేర్ ఇన్ ఫ్రంట్ ఆఫ్ మీ ఆల్ రైట్ అండి క్లాసులో ఉన్నాను దీని గురించే జస్ట్ థాట్ ఆఫ్ చెకింగ్ విత్ యూ చలో ఇఫ్ యూ ఎనీవన్ నో శ్రీనివాస రాజు a hidden gem nobody knows
Yes, yes, I know Shiv. I worked with him in previous organization. That too in COVID. He also mentioned your name as well. Yeah.
so let's say this site we visited okay search okay 14 minutes ago just now today with time because of this tool so that I don't repeat I don't see those results again so you
Thank
can
you,
use
sir.
this link control okay you want this color you can choose I want this color okay it highlights whichever the color whichever your favorite color you can take it
Hmm.
tomorrow you come back and do the same search you don't have to open these results again it is already showing you there was Venex also, which was pretty good tool, but later it got paid. And Victor also built one tool. I'll share it in the group. Victor is not answering call now, but yeah,
Thank you, sir.
okay. Just connect with him. He's the one hidden gem. Super, super, super talented and very ground to earth. Reach out to him for any message, anytime. He'll pick up the call and he'll help you. Recent history. This is showing a recent history here like this from my own thing. Yeah, maybe Srini, not Sri, Sairam, you can use this one, Sriram, which can show you your recent history like this.
Sure, sir.
Okay, recent history is a tool name, but link control is good one.
This is purely experimentative purposes. I mean, I'm not sure if desired results will come, like, but let's see.
Let's see if it works in CSC. Yes, it works in CSC as well. Yeah, it works in CSC as well, so that you don't have to. All right. Any other doubts, questions? Team, are we good?
Yeah, sure. Good.
Shiv, link control and other extension is?
FedEx was there, but that got paid.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. After this, we'll go over the most awaited session on nested searches. Let's take 10 minutes gap and let's come back at 2:35. All right. I'll be on call as it is. Just don't drop the call. Just come back at 2:30, 2:35. All right, team.
Sure, sir.
2:30. Already
It's already
After that,
3
we'll go
o'clock.
over. After that, we'll go
It's
over
250 Shiv.
nested search. Then we'll have a level 3 assessment, and then we'll have a level 4 assessment.
Shiv, it's already 3.
Yeah. After nested search, you'll have a level 3 assessment,
Okay.
and
No,
then
I'm
we'll
saying
have one
time.
more class.
No, the
Huh?
time is already 3 Shiv. It's 250.
It's 2:50. No, 10 minutes break. I'm saying
Okay.
Okay.
3:05, 3:10 will come back. 3:05 will come back. 2:53. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3:05 will come back. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Aranya, team, are you there?
Yes, Shiv.
Everyone back?
Yes, Shiv.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shiv.
Okay, Google CSE done. What is nested search or Boolean in simple language? Okay. What is nested search or Boolean in Boolean? Nested search or Boolean in Boolean is nothing but the most optimal use of bracket, that is nesting it properly. For example, software engineer or software developer or software programmer is also equal to software that's within the bracket and engineer or developer or programmer. Okay. But if this bracket is not there, then this software might run somewhere, this engineer, developer, or programmer might run somewhere. But if this bracket is there, it will run as equal to software engineer or software developer or software programmer.
So you mean the words will be together as it is in the quotes?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Now let's take this example. Okay. So it is not showing here because this is not a title, it's a headline. But once you open the profile, this is the headline. And here is a title. I don't know what happened to LinkedIn. From yesterday, it's behaving weird. This keyword session is not working only. I don't know from yesterday or before that, but this keyword session is not really working. Yesterday also we observed the same. All right. Simply, I just give this one now. Only 2 pages of results, which is impossible. Something is broken in LinkedIn. And now I just give this one. Oh my God, what is this? I think we got the hack to come out of that broken stuff. Something is broken. I think free version of LinkedIn also is going to restrict. Can anyone give a simple search and tell me how many results are you getting? All you need to do is just give Java, put a location Chennai, and keywords here, just put software. Seriously, is that Boolean broken over here? Okay, I can go on 99th page also, but here in the keyword, software or engineer. Just the simple I gave. $99. All right, it's going. Let's go for software engineer. No. No. Seriously? So let's see till what page it's showing us results.
Sir, it is going beyond 35 pages.
No, but do you think only 350 profiles are there in Chennai with Java software engineer or software developer?
Definitely no. Definitely no.
No, only
If
34.
X-ray will give the count, no, sir.
Huh?
X-ray will
X-ray
give the
count is
count.
wrong. No, X-ray count is wrong. Hmm. Okay, 34. Let's consider that logic only. Let's take software and engineer or developer. Okay, so for this or this bracket just does the justification, and for this and this bracket does the justification. Okay, let's see if this also goes till 34. Okay, 36 better. 40. 44. 48. 52. 56. 60. It's showing better result with nested search, but not with the direct search. That's the last result of last page. This is the headline, but let's see the title. Software developer, software engineer here. Okay, so the current or past title is software engineer or software developer. Okay, even the last result of the last page. Let me just take more straight search. So this is a straightforward search, software engineer, software developer. Now we will take one more, software programmer. Yesterday, Poonam was with me, even we were checking this one, and this was not working. I thought it's temporary bug, but seems to be a permanent bug. Seriously? Okay, let's take only software programmer. We have results. Only 15 results.
She is getting recorded, no? This session?
Yeah. Okay. Let's take in this one. Software and programmer in bracket. So earlier we got 15 pages of results, right? Twenty-seven page. Still better. Software and so this bracket is for this or and for this and I need one bracket. Advanced nested for this much it's not going through. Now let me reduce and give it. It's showing better results with smaller nested search, but not with software engineer or software developer as it is. That piece is broken there. Okay. Let me show you another thing. Let's say school will take. Now there will be no results, I believe. No. No. Only one. Congratulations, team. LinkedIn is coming up with more restrictions on free version as well, irrespective of you have premium LinkedIn license or not. Okay, Nirmala Girls High School. But do you think only one is there in Chennai? With Java and software engineer? Not even with software engineer, just Java. Okay, let's take only for Java how many we are getting. Here we might get, but this advanced filters has been missed. But let's see which are
Chennai, can you add Chennai in that location with Greater Chennai? Let's see if that helps us.
No, only Java Chennai I'm getting.
No, in Greater Chennai area, if we can add another Chennai because there are two Chennai. Sometimes people mention Chennai, so if that helps.
Okay, let's go for all filters. Let's take a straight search. Seriously,
Sir, even the space or keyword doesn't get there.
I'm giving simple keyword there in the advanced search. It is not giving me enough results. I just put software engineer or software developer. And took both the Chennais. Yeah, maximum 34. But instead of that, if I'm doing at least software and engineer or developer, sorry, one more bracket is missing. Page number 100. The shorter nested search is giving me better results. But otherwise, this is nested search. Let me come back again. So this is LinkedIn bug. So keep LinkedIn aside. That's making it more restricted now. even for the paid users who has a LinkedIn Premium account. That's what we could see from last couple of days. From yesterday, the observation is on. But otherwise, okay, instead of writing software engineer or software developer or software programmer, we wrote like this. Let's say another example. SDET. Okay, SDET. What are the variations of SDET?
Quality assurance,
Quality
quality
engineer. Hmm?
QA engineer, software tester, testing engineer, automation tester, manual tester also. Test automation specialist, engineer.
What else? What else? Okay, so there are many, many, many ways that people write this stuff. Okay, again, here also we have it. Hmm. Okay, QA automation, software engineer, blah, 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 all those things. Okay. So SDET, software development engineering test, software development engineering test with spelling mistake, test automation engineer with spelling mistake, QA automation, software engineering test, QA engineer with spelling mistake, automation tester, software tester, manual tester, quality automation engineer, quality assurance engineer, test analyst, performance engineer. All these things are written in this way. So what we have done in this, the common words, okay, like here, software or SW, which is common. Engineer or ENGR, which is common. Testing, tester, which is common. Development or dev, which is common. Automation or auto, which is common. QA or quality, which is common. Performance or perform, which is common. And SDET, which do not have anything common. Then we went, put SDET. All right. So SDET or software development engineering test, which is actually common. Okay. Either SDET or software development engineer in test. We want any one result from this. Or we want someone who has written QA automation, QA auto or QA automation. Okay, these brackets I'll explain you later. Let's understand first single brackets. Okay, software or engineer, auto or automation. All right. So SDET or software development engineering test. For this, whenever we need, wherever we have or we need, wherever we have or we need
Bracket.
bracket. First, we are justifying that. Here also auto or automation. Wherever we need, we have or we need team. Wherever we are bracket. All right. Software or engineer. Wherever we have or we need
Brackets.
bracket, auto or automation. So first, for every single bracket, for every single or, we did a justification with a bracket. For every single or, we did a justification with a bracket. For every single or, we did a justification with a bracket. Now, we have a variations which says QA auto or QA automation. Okay. Now for and also, we are getting a bracket. So for this or, this bracket is justified. But this opening bracket and this is a closing bracket, which is for and. All right. But for this or, I need a justification. This is the reason, this opening bracket and this is a closing bracket. All right. Again, I have software engineer or software or engineer. So that it will take software automation engineer or automation engineer. So software auto, software automation, engineer auto, engineer automation. And test. So for this or this bracket, for this or this bracket, and then this, I'll keep it here. All right. So software or engineer for this or, this is the bracket. This bracket is for auto or automation. And then in between and we have it. I need either one of the keyword from this bracket and either one of the keyword from this bracket along with test. For that, I got this opening bracket and this closing bracket. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now comes here or. So for this or, do we have a bracket? This bracket is for this. Okay. This bracket is for this. Okay. This bracket is for this. Okay. So this bracket and this bracket. So in between, I'll take or. So it will search for SDET or software engineer or QA or auto or automation or software automation or software engineer or software auto test, software automation test, engineer automation test, test automation engineer, front and back. It is not searching before, it is not searching after. It is indirectly working like a around. So in this part, test automation engineer, software automation test, software automation engineer, everything is working out. And now for this or, this closing bracket is there, but I need here one more opening bracket. This becomes my proper nested search. But again, LinkedIn is not giving us the results with all this, but let's see. Apply the rule. Every single keyword gets into double quotation, space before or remains as it is, space after or goes off. Every single keyword gets into double quotation. A ending and completely goes off. space before or remains as it is, space after or goes off. A and D and completely goes off. You will be lucky if LinkedIn gives it because it's a bug which you're facing now. But let's see. Okay. Software development engineering test, software development engineering test, software development engineering test, automation test engineer, software development engineering test, senior quality engineer, test automation engineer, testing engineer, testing automation, software engineer test, testing automation, software development engineering test, software development engineering test. Now let's go for some of the later pages. Let's see how many pages we are getting. And let's see the last result of the last page. So LinkedIn broke its basic rule, but I think our nested search is pretty much working the rule. So all the variations of test automation engineer can be written or covered now. Left, right, center. कैसा लिखना है लिख लो. Okay, so now we learn, do we need a bracket even for and? Yes, we need a bracket even for and when we are forming a nested searches. Now came on the last result of the last page. Automation test engineer, QA automation engineer, QA automation engineer, senior test automation engineer, senior test automation engineer, QA automation engineer, QA automation engineer, QA automation senior, QA automation engineer. Okay, automation is here, engineer will be somewhere, testing is here. Once I open the profile, so automation testing, test automation engineer, senior quality assurance engineer. So it has covered all the variations of QA. Okay, and we followed the rule. Space before or remains as it is, space after or goes off. Every single keyword gets into double quotation. A in the and completely goes off. If I give this straightforward, as per the rule, something like quality engineer or QA engineer or software tester, even these three, I don't think LinkedIn is giving me the result. Let me just check SDET or quality engineer or QA engineer. Just these three I'll give. All filters. Only one. Impossible. LinkedIn is up to something for sure. But yes, still they are not up to breaking our logic of going beyond 5 operator and 6 keywords. Clear about nested search? I know it's a little difficult, but yes, once you do the practice, you'll be able to. Okay. So SDE, software engineer, software developer, software development engineer, SWE, engineer, developer, Java developer, Python developer, programmer, coder, coding ninja, staff engineer, member of technical staff, computer scientist, computer engineer, computer software engineer. Okay. So software or principal with spelling mistake, and engineer or developer or programmer or coder in one, or SD or coder, all those stuffs in one, or computer scientist in one. Let's break it down. Okay. So software or principal. Okay. Wherever we have or, we need a bracket. Engineer or developer or programmer or coder. Wherever we have or, we need a bracket. SDE or coder or coding ninja or MTS or SMTS or staff engineer or technical staff. Wherever we have or, we need bracket. Scientist or engineer, wherever we have or, we need bracket. Now, we need software engineer or software developer or software programmer or software coder, along with principal engineer or principal developer or principal programmer or principal coder, along with principal engineer or principal developer or principal programmer or principal coder. So with this keyword, we need a combination of this keyword. So I just need and over here, which is and, but to justification for a and, I need a bracket. So this bracket comes here. For that and, I opened a bracket here and I closed up with this bracket. Okay, so it will give me software engineer or software developer or software programmer or software coder, or principal engineer or principal developer or principal programmer or principal coder, or principal engineer or principal developer or principal programmer or principal coder. So instead of writing software engineer, software developer, software programmer, software coder, or principal engineer, principal developer, principal programmer, principal coder, or principal engineer, principal developer, principal programmer, principal coder. You want to write those many times, or you want to short it? You want to write smartly. I'm asking you, you want to write those many times or you want to write smartly?
This is a lot better, Shiv.
This is a lot better, right? और अभी सीधा सीधा रूल तो LinkedIn समझ भी नहीं रहा है. Don't know what LinkedIn is up to. So rather, I'll do a nesting like this. Okay, wherever I have or, I need a bracket. But at the same time, if to nest, I want to nest it together with the help of and, then also I need a bracket. For and, I need a bracket, but when I'm nesting two sources together to form the results together. Clear? Yes, no?
Yes, Shiv. Yes.
Okay, here also in this example, instead of writing computer scientist or computer engineer, I'm just writing computer and scientist or engineer. So I'm saving one word there. Computer scientist, 2 words, computer engineer, another 2 words, 4 words. But writing like this, I'm saving one word. Here, how many words I'm saving? Software engineer, 2, software developer, 4, software programmer, 6, software coder, 8. Only with the combination of software and this, I'm writing 8 keywords, but with like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I have to add for principal engineer, 10. Principal developer, 12. Principal programmer, 14. Principal coder, 16. Principal engineer, 18. Principal developer, 20. Principal programmer, 22. Principal coder, 24. Instead of writing 4, will you write 7 or will you write 4? Sorry, 24. Yeah. Instead of writing 7 keywords and getting the results, which can match up to 24 keywords, you want to write 24 keywords or you want to write just 7 keywords? Team, are we
Just
there?
7. Just 7.
7 only.
Okay, that is the smart way of using this nested search. Even in Naukri, it works the best. Okay, now SD or coder or coding ninja or MTS, SMTS, staff engineer or technical staff, which is as it is. So now let's say we want this and then computer scientist or computer engineer. All right. Now let's say, or I want either one of these combination or I want either one of these combination or I want either one of these combination. Okay. So for this bracket, which is opening is there for justifying this and the opening bracket is there, but the closing bracket is missing, which is here. I'll just come down the closing bracket. And finally, for all these ORs, so all this bracket has just done the justification for themselves, but for this OR and this OR, I need one more opening and closing bracket, which is here. And let's follow the rule. Software, principal, principal, and completely goes off. So free LinkedIn users start using nested searches in LinkedIn free version because the rule book of LinkedIn is going to break and it is not giving us a result. So it's really essential for you to learn nested searches now. And it works really well in LinkedIn Recruiter as well. So A and the and completely goes off, space before or remains as it is, space after or goes off. Right. You see in this search, even the last result of the last search is much, much, much relevant. And that in Chennai kind of a location for the SDEX. Awesome. Last result of the last page is also just check. So will you write those many combinations or will you write like this? Let me copy paste all this for you so that you know. All various searches. And yes, as I mentioned earlier also, one of my lengthiest Boolean string that I built while I was at Twilio is this one. So earlier I was working, I want to search for director of product management, who is a director of directors, senior director of product management, who would have worked on contact center projects. And if I'm giving a straightforward search on LinkedIn, director of VP, director of VP, product management, director or VP and product management, location India, and then search 3.7K, but I needed someone from contact center. So I had only 102. By then I had only 70, 72 results. Every single person I reached out, but barely we could go somewhere. Then finally, I had to sit and understand what exactly this contact center is. Then I came to the understand contact center is also called as a call center. Then again I came to the understand what are the kind of keywords that people might write in their resume without writing it directly as a contact center or a call center, but would have built some products around it. Then this is where contact center, call center, customer care or business support or customer care as a service, tech support, customer service, technical support, sales service, interaction center, customer interaction. I was running the searches, I was seeing the profiles, I was taking some keywords from the profiles also, and simultaneously, simultaneously working on this search. Then call interaction, customer contact, online help, online support, online customer, online care, and inbound or outbound or communication or telephone or web or chat, user or consumer, customer call, business intelligence call, blah, 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 whatever. You see here, there are multiple opening bracket and multiple closing brackets. Okay, IVR, callback, IVR, interactive voice response, automated dialer, automatically add, auto dialing, automatically call, auto call, voice message, disconnected phone, predictive dialing, customer channel, predictive dialing. There were some more interesting keywords. Predict why he's calling, call prediction, predict who is calling, digital customer engagement, omni-channel, all these things. And then I took this search. If someone says nested search doesn't work, this is the right example I'm giving in front of you. From 70, 80 results, the results jump to 600 plus results. And that's where I was able to close. Of course, every single day you may not be able to come across that kind of a challenge. But what if I didn't knew this nested search by then? Once in a year, once in a lifetime, you get such kind of opportunity. But that's the power of nested search. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, no?
Yes.
In level 3, we have some questions on nested search also. This is why I said, not just based on the CSE, you have what is a big monster waiting for you, that is nested search. जितना easy understanding के लिए है, so you have questions on around. You have questions in PDF format if you want to search for. Again, PDF format kind of related questions. Then here is a nested search baby. Is this right nested search for Google? Then CSE, PSC. Questions on CSE. किधर क्या है? But let me just check. First step Google CSE. Okay, okay. While creating CSE, what is the first step? While creating Google CSE, what is the second step? While creating Google CSE, what is the third step? How does asterisk work while creating Google CSE? Okay, while creating Google CSE, what happens when we give github.com to search from? But select the right, select the search from entire web. Okay, search from entire web is gone. It searches from the entire web. Actually, the answer is it searches from the entire web of not GitHub. It searches only now in case. Okay, in case we give W will become invalid and Google CSE or PSC will search from the entire web, but the entire web search option is gone. I'll delete this question. What is the wrong way to give LinkedIn individual profile link while creating a Google CSC? What is the right way? How many refinement can we create in Google CSC or PSC? Under Google CSC, under query enhancement, where do I enter my keyword which are to be must to have? Whether I need to give under query edition or under the keyword or web search extra columns. Okay, so we can go up to how many keywords in Google CSC?
Third option.
Okay, none of them. Why none of them? What is the limitation of keyword and operator while we create a Google CSE? There is no limitation of operator and a keyword. It is character. मैं थोड़ा hint दे रहा हूँ अभी because I know what you're feeling. That's the reason I just thought of giving a good hints. There is a difference between keywords and operator, and there's a difference between character. We have a character limitations in Google CSE, not a keyword or operator limitation. It's a character. Can we add must to have keywords that works on all refinements? Wow, this is interesting question. Okay, which option shall I use to add must to have keyword while creating Google CSE? Nice. What is the order of priority of keyword while prioritizing a keyword in keyword session in Google PSE? Nice. Google CSE, any which is you have created. So these two, I'll ignore it, remove it. Already have created with 50 plus. Create a Google CSE with searches profiles from LinkedIn with at least 10 plus filters. I think this would be good. This doesn't have any marks, but it will be good for you. With experience range filter, with location filter, with premium institute filter. Only CSE which is searching profiles only from LinkedIn, but we have a various filters. I'll show you how. Create a Google CSE which finds a resume or CV or profiles of UI UX designer. All of you have done it. But again, separate CSE for yourself. Create a CSE with searches for diversity profiles on LinkedIn with 10 plus. Okay, nested searches. Oh, nested searches in level 4. All right, team. Good enough questions.
Yeah, sure.
So Shiv, is there a cutoff score or we have to get 100%?
Setting up. I'm setting up. I'm on that. Okay, cutoff is 90%. Okay, this is gonna change. There will be a QR code which is linked to your something like this. And this time you'll get not auto certificate, manual certificates. Auto animations, that part you'll get it. But there will be a certification, something similar to this, but with our branding and logo. And along with your QR code, if you can scan this QR, it will take to the CSE. So that once I posted on LinkedIn, once you posted on LinkedIn about this certification, people can scan the QR and see, explore your CSE and see what you have built it. Let's say I'm scanning this. You can also scan, guys. So it will lead to your CSE. So once you post it on LinkedIn, people will be able to see what you have built it, what CSE you have built it, which is giving you the profiles from 50 different websites. And that itself is a bigger call out for you. This is good. I'll change the template any which ways. This is more of a career net branding and template. I'll change it to R1. Clear? But yes, level 3 certificate you're getting with QR code, which is linked to your CSE. Let's say this is Malteshwar CSE. So do it sooner so that I can issue also the certificate sooner because there's a bit of manual work over here. So yeah, you can scan this QR. Yeah, you can scan it and this will take it to the Malteshwar CSC. Exciting? Team, are we there?
Yes, Shiv.
Rest of us, are we there?
Yes, yes, sure.
Yes.
Yes, sure.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right. So ready for level 3 assessment?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes,
सुन
sir.
नहीं आया. Ready? Yes,
Yes,
no?
sir.
Yes.
Awesome. So copy the responder link, short copy. This time announcement will be loud, really loud. Here is the link. How much time we need? 1 week?
Yes.
So that
Shiv,
next week we
this week I'll
can
not,
come.
this week
Huh?
I'll not submit, Shiv. I have my CHRO in Hyderabad, so entire week I'll be running helter shelter, and
That's
I
fine,
have.
no problem. Whenever possible, just submit it. And first, you'll get the auto certification, the other one, and the customized one. Once you clear it, I'll send you the customized one also. Okay. So let's come back next week uh, and see who clears the assessment one. And the second thing, let's come back next week. Did we cover GitHub?
No, sure, we don't.
No, sir.
No, I think.
No, right? So let's come back next week. Let's cover GitHub and what else? Okay, so basic level 1 is done, level 2 is done, level 3 is done by today. Then comes level 4, LinkedIn is done in the beginning itself. Okay, then we cover GitHub, Stack, all Stack, whole web sourcing, which is already done. That's the reason we created a CSE from 50 websites. How to identify various sites to X-ray, that also completed. AI tools and extensions. Earlier I was telling, but right now I don't really reckon because everything is getting paid. It's just the bubble. But otherwise, after GitHub, yeah, mail merge, Margo, data miner, email extractor. We already covered a couple of email extraction tools, but otherwise we'll cover more. Chrome extensions also we covered number of during the entire training. Playing with contact, email, phone number. This is something when we do the event, in-person event, I would like to show you because this is something I cannot teach you over the call, but I'll send you the link to synchronize your mobile with your laptop so that, let's say, even if you're making 100 calls a day, you're not touching your mobile, you're directly calling candidates and receiving candidates call directly on your laptop. You have just become hands-free. If you go with the contact sync, basically your mobile will sync with your entire laptop. And you'll be able to see all messages of your mobile, and you can take calls and call from laptop itself. You don't even have to dial the mobile number, 10-digit number. Otherwise, what happens today, I just go and I dial the 10-digit number. I'm saying you don't even have to dial the 10-digit number. If the number is available on a web page where you have a dial pad tab, you can just click on that and the call will go. How will it be that for you? And if
Lifesaver.
the
That will
and
be
if the person did
lifesaver.
not answer the call, you can directly message from your laptop. You don't even have to type the message in your mobile, but it will go from your mobile.
Yeah, that will be a lifesaver.
Okay, means you don't have to touch mobile. Everything happen on your laptop only. Messaging also. But that is something I can't 100% help you by being online. But I can send you the link. I can send you the follow steps and all. If you're able to get success in that, well and good. But otherwise, when we meet in person, ask me anytime. I'll be able to help you set up that. All right. So that we'll cover in our next week's session. Then after that, we'll go for a level 4 assessment. In level 4 assessment, you will see some questions related to the nested searches also. All right, team?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Chalo then. You have level 3 assessment. All the best. Do well. 90% is a passing score.
Everyone.
90 is enough? Or shall we
Yeah,
make it
80 is
80?
fine, man.
Huh?
80 is fine.
No,
Let's
90.
see.
Yeah.
Okay, let me make it.
We
85
should make
करते
it 50 for everybody.
50 नहीं भाई 50 तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं. See, इतना drill करे बोल के you are able to create a CSC which is giving you the results from 50 different websites. Completely from the open
That's what I'm
source.
saying. So आज तो bonus मिलना चाहिए कि everybody completed their CSC in a good shape. So आज
अच्छा
उसका
बोनस दे
discount
रहा हूँ
मिलना
ना
चाहिए.
5% का बोनस दे रहा हूँ ना आपको 90% से 85 कर रहा हूँ और क्या चाहिए
अरे शिव
Let's-
सर्विस कंपनी में और तुम्हें क्या डिफरेंस है फिर अगर 5% दोगे तो 10% बनाओ शिव.
Correct.
ठीक है चलो 10% डिस्काउंट 80 कर देता हूँ ऑलराइट
Yeah.
चलो
Thanks,
80 is a
everyone.
passing score all the best
Shiv, can you post the YouTube link here so that we can go through the video?
yeah let me just stop the share
Achha.
एक second